Welcome to the church that strives to make us all better people. Yes, it's so true. Folks, when you build your whole persona around look at me, and look what I have, and look at how rich I am, it's a nasty way to live. Oh, yes, such a nasty way to live. Who amongst us really thinks being a flashy, lying narcissist is what Jesus would do? Who? Does anybody think that's what Jesus would do? I don't think so. So, for this headline, for Andrew Tate, it is a shock to no one with brain cells. Absolutely no one with brain cells, and confirms what lots of us already knew, have known, everything about this absolutely trash bag human being, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate rented Supercars to appear uber-wealthy, says his lawyer. Self-described misogynist and his brother Tristan are playing role to generate income from online attention, Miami court filing says. Just absolutely admitting it in court filings, which happens a lot to these people who have fake personas, and then when the legal rubber hits the road, it gets a little tricky with your fake, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is a man who built part of his persona on lying when he is a selfish narcissist. Who could have seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming? That he would be faking things and renting things to look a certain way. Oh, who could have seen this coming? How much of Andrew Tate's life is a lie? How is it 100%? I mean, it's either 100% or 99.99%. That's the only two choices of how much his life is a lie. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look. Those of you that got duped by him, I'm not making fun of you, but you do need to reflect. You do need to reflect. Okay. How do so many men get caught up in this garbage way of thinking and lifestyle that is so toxic and dooms 99.99% of people to thinking they have to be rich and flashy or they failed at life? How many men are out here like, oh, I don't have the supercars and these pictures and that I need them, and if I don't get them, then I fail. That is brainworms way of thinking. That's inappropriate. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. The real weak minds of this world are the Andrew Tates, because life is more than renting supercars to show off like you're rich when actually you're just broke as fuck and are trying to get attention to make money. A lot of you out there that are Andrew Tate fans would say, but sigh, in this fake church over here that you're preaching from. It's a real church, but that's fine. We're just doing this to say, sigh. This fake church you're preaching from. You're just jealous of Andrew Tate's attention. You're just jealous of all the success he has. Is anyone jealous of success built off of an absolute mountain pile of lies and deceits? Are you even allowed to take credit for that? Listen, folks, be happy with what you have. Look around you. Look around you every day. Wake up. Smell. Be happy with what you have as much as you can to keep yourself sane. Now, the struggle is real, and we're out here fighting, and we're all going to fight together as a working class, all right, for more. But that doesn't take away from the idea that we should have to be upset and angry all the time. Wake up. Look at this. I got another day. You know what I'm saying? I can be cynical about it, and I am every day. That's my lifeblood. But I'm still waking up with a little bit of like, we got a day. We can do things. All right, don't lose sense of that. Don't lose sense of that. Don't get lost in these Andrew Tate worlds where all it is rich and flashy or doomed to depression. That's insane. Why would you make those choices? You shouldn't. All right, let's take a look at some of these comments. And let's see if we can't glean some more wisdom. Let's see. Let's take a look. I mean, the dude has literally said, oh, maybe there's a shell company somewhere that's tied to a rent-a-car agency that has supercars in its catalog, so I don't actually own my cars. This isn't the genius level defense he thinks it is. Oh, my word. Holy crap. Yeah, people are replying on Twitter saying, oh, but he actually does own them. To which the response is, okay, what is his lawyer? Dude, there's still people who defend him. Insane. Reflect. Folks, you got to reflect. Fake rich guy, fake tough guy, fake chess master. Chess master? Did he actually claim he was in a chess? Who cares? Fake. True. And again, you're still out here defending Andrew Tate. You're like, hater. You can't explain this stuff. You just hand wave it away because you believe in the idea of Andrew Tate. But the reality is he just sucks up all the money, and 99.99% of y'all are in depression because you can't have what he has. And you just let yourself live in that world. Yikes, bro. Couldn't be me. Shouldn't be you. Couldn't be me. Okay. It's the same story every time with these gurus. It's literally a very important part of the whole shtick. Yes. Again, reflect, folks. You shouldn't just, you know what I'm saying? trust someone all the way. You shouldn't even trust me all the way with the things I say. You should reflect and think through decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? Ideologies you decide to follow, what kind of consequences those things could have. Making sure you still have room for empathy for others. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to do all these things. And if you support, and you don't. If you support Andrew Tate, you don't. Because I don't understand how you could come to following someone like this. Just a nasty, nasty person. Nasty person. Your Honor, my client may be a misogynist and a predator, but in his defense, he's not as rich as he claims to be. It's basically what this says. Got him. It's basically what this says. Man, dude. Let's go. After all the influencers, gurus, and rappers who've been outed after renting Lamborghinis, jewelry, luxury properties, posing on other people's private jets, returning designer clothing after one wearing, showing fake account balances on screen, and waving around bricks of cash, I think the safest position is to always assume that no one on the internet owns anything. Correct. Because some rich people like to flaunt it and they like to do all the things and they're still rich, fine. But there's a lot of rich people that understand the look that gives off, and they just choose not to do it. And so if people are out here flaunting it, there could be a few people that are actually super rich. A lot of them aren't going to be. It's facts, bro. It's facts. Wow, there was a lot of wisdom in these comments. I really, really, really appreciated that. And folks, once again, when you build your whole persona around, look at me, look what I have, look how rich I am, it's nasty work. It's nasty work, gives off fake vibes, okay? And it's just not what Jesus would do, so don't follow these people. If you still are, reflect. If you've recovered, great. Continue that reflection. If you never followed because you always reflect, just keep reflecting, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and subscribe for more wisdom.